How do SAP partners innovate in today's digital economy? It all starts with the right mindset. Mindset is the leading SAP partner laser-focused on creating incredible customer experiences using SAP technology. And to do this, we rely on innovative business models and a focus on the users. Mindset focuses on being both fast and agile. As an SAP App House partner and design thinking proponents, Mindset's approach is to pinpoint gaps by understanding the needs of the end users first. From there, we break down complex problems and deliver simple solutions. Our solutions span the SAP ecosystem, including custom development, strategic services, integration support, managed services, SAP software solutions, and staffing. We've built hundreds of SAP systems using SAP Fiori, S/4HANA, SAP EWM, SAP's cloud platform, and others. Mindset's clients include many of the world's greatest innovators who have leveraged the power of the SAP platforms with Mindset's UX-centric approach to achieve remarkable results. Our expertise spans verticals from manufacturing to finance, supply chain to higher education. We have the experience to help you meet your goals. Our team includes industry thought leaders ready to help you with your most complex initiatives and difficult challenges. Mindset is dedicated to helping customers harness innovation and discover new ways to increasingly monetize your IP. Ready to learn more about how Mindset can help you? Visit our website at www.mindsetconsulting.com.
Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the ASUGForward virtual experience. Mindset is proud to be a silver sponsor of the ASUGForward event today. My name is Jonathan Bragg. I'm the Director of Products here at Mindset, and in the next 10 minutes or so, we're going to showcase to you a few of the things we've been up to in the supply chain space. Make sure and have a great time here at the conference. So, I wanted to start off this presentation the way we would start any project, whether we're building for a customer or building internally as a project. For Mindset, it all starts with design thinking. We believe it's critical to the success of the long-term project and products that we build. So there's three main phases you see in the gray on the graphic on the right. These are the inspiration, ideation, and implementation phases of design thinking. Mindset invites real end users, business sponsors, IT sponsors, and team members to design think workshops. So during this time, we have a 3-week period where we gather all the inputs needed to design the applications of the future. This includes a clickable, high-resolution prototype of the solution, usually in InVision, along with initial agile user stories delivered in Jira to take that dream into reality. So with that, I wanted to start today with a few use cases in the transportation space that are especially important right now. Many essential businesses are operating at peak volume and efficiencies right now, and getting those goods to the store shelves and people's home is of utmost importance, especially right now. So the number one factor affecting supply chain, safety. Number two, efficiency. With that, I'll go ahead and take you through this transportation management from a truck driver and warehouse clerk's perspective. So we really start with how the story began, right? So we usually grab quotes, we grab a lot of interesting things from both clerks and drivers, and just to see where their pain points are. A couple of really good ones here are drivers should stay in their truck for safety. You know, we don't want them walking around the lot. They could get possibly hit by a truck. You know, that'd be really bad. So we want them to stay in their trucks as much as possible. But that's not really possible if I have to go into a warehouse clerk office to fill out a lot of paperwork or not. The next one is the warehouse clerk is really, really busy. So they're performing a lot of different tasks. They're looking at delivery numbers. They're looking at a lot of different things together. And the last one, a corporation has to currently pay money while trucks sit on the lot. So if they're not busy, if they're not driving, the truck drivers aren't getting paid. So they may be angry, but the corporation has to pay for that truck to sit there, to pay to sit in the lot. So we don't want them cluttering up the space. So we usually put together personas. Every single time we go through this, we put together personas of all the people involved. And here's one, a fun one from both the clerk and driver's perspective. So you see the clerk sitting behind the desktop computer here. You see a fun little SAP GUI screenshot. Very, very busy. So she's got 4 people in line waiting to check in. She also has a problem with a freight order. She's also trying to get that bill of lading out to a driver so they can check out and be on their way. So lots of different things going on, all captured here, trying to capture this moment. So what we do with that is we design and implement a very quick, very easy to use application based around the freight order. So the freight order and transportation management is able to gather the information they need very, very quickly and move on to the next person. We always measure these things after a project is over. So right now we're measuring clerk efficiency, and we've done a little side-by-side video. I won't get into the details to show the full thing today, but on the right-hand side is our Fiori process. Only takes 49 seconds for the clerk to get through the process. On the left-hand side was the NetWeaver business client, which is a little bit of an upgraded SAP GUI experience, of course, but it takes 2 minutes and 17 seconds for those people to get through. So we really want to focus on that efficiency for the clerk, which we've done here. But that's really not where the story ends here, because we want to focus a lot on the driver. The driver is the one coming in and out of the lots. They're needing to wait in lines. They're needing to have a lot of different interactions to be able to get into and out of a plant. So we take all of these things, we go through design thinking to create a low-res version of a mock-up, and then we also get into a high-resolution mock-up of how do we get the driver, how do we get them an app, how do we let them log in. And this was, of course, a collaboration between us, Apple, and SAP to get a lot of different things to look like this exact application. So now we have an iOS app that can load and give us when the plant is busy, when I can route and where I can route people to within my plant, contact information, product information, load information, all in one application. And the driver doesn't have to step foot in a clerk's office. They don't even have to leave their truck, which is amazing. So this is a little bit about how this application is built, but it doesn't really stop there again, because we want to show you just a quick other option, a slimmed down version of how to really look at being safe during the times of COVID. So we scaled down the TM driver app. This application does not have to have anything within TM itself. What it relies on is being safe. So we want to limit interactions between a warehouse clerk and a driver to make sure those pieces of paper, aren't touched or aren't passed back and forth. So this is literally a very quick check in and check out application. So the truck driver enters their information to check into a plant. The clerk can then see it on the work list. The work list goes into the details that the clerk needs to see who's coming into my plant, who's coming to the location, signature from the person to make sure that they agree with the truckload, and they receive the BOL and they're on their way. So very quick, very easy, very simple, but also very safe. So that's hosted on cloud platform. It's hosted by us, and or other customers can also host it, but it's also has ERP, ECC, and S4 integrations for those delivery or freight orders and bill of lading. So that was another example of what we did in that space. The last version, what I'll talk about here, is just real-time information within a warehouse. So this is a project we did with a customer, really focused in on dashboarding within a live warehouse. So it's a customer that used both EWM and WM and ECC all put together to create a lot of these warehouse statistics. So one of my most favorite apps from this delivery is something called Route Status. So Route Status is showing all the deliveries here. You can see how close you are to loading a truck. If you look at Route 4 here, where we're expanded, we're literally looking for only those 7 packages that I'm missing to make sure that those hit the truck before it's going to leave. So we're sorting things by when they need to leave, and we also know exactly on a very visual basis, unlike WM and EWM, where we can see how close we are to being done. The next one here, the greatest thing I see about this one is that we have very real-time information for any level of the company. So I can give access to this app on a regional performance basis and let that person go into their own statistics. I don't need to bother a warehouse manager during their day. I need to make sure that this information is available to anyone in the company at any point in time. They can just click in, see a real-time information, and they can contact customers and or warehouse managers to get something solved today. So with that, I hope everyone has a great ASUGForward conference, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much.